Hey, sir, you found anything yet?
No, not really. Maybe I was just being too cautious in thinking anyone was spying on us.
At least we have more time to pick up once we wait for this battery.
Just make sure that it doesn't get overheated.
Don't worry. I know when something gets too heated and destroyed. And someone.
What is that supposed to mean?
You know exactly.
Aren't we all a little heated on the inside?
Sean, you're way better tempered than most I know.
Nora, don't need to flatter me.
Don't deny it, Captain. Did you hear that?
I think we all did.
Yes. I heard it coming north from this direction.
Whenever you say so, sir, I'll fire.
Not now. This presence hasn't revealed itself completely yet. Show yourself.
Sir, Shawn Nykvist has escaped, just as you so said.
Excellent work. Now, I want you to return to the base. We have more instructions for you.
Of course, sir. Then I assume that my work is done here.
Absolutely. Now, you don't have much time as we speak, so I suggest you get back here immediately.
Yes, sir, at once, sir.
Martin. This is Shawn Nykvist. Can you hear me?
Yes, Shawn. I read you. What are you doing right now?
I have some horrible news. My mission group. They're all dead.
What? Nora? And Satyajit?
Yes. All of them. I'm still trying to process everything that just happened.
Who killed them?
I don't know. That person was wearing a mask. I never got a good view of who that person was.
My best guess is someone from the Lux Alliance. Surely it has to be one of their agents.
Maybe. But their clothing, it looked off. Like someone I would consider to be a bounty hunter.
What about the Figaros?
I don't think so. There's one more thing, Abel. That assassin, or whoever that was, it's like they let me go.
What do you mean, they let you go?
While I was fighting that masked person, there was a flash, and I was teleported away to another area nearby. And then the person just disappeared moments later. But the curious thing is, it's like I was never meant to be killed like the rest. Like I was spared.
Why would an assassin spare you?
My guess is that the assassin didn't have any order to kill me at all. At the very least, that person was only meant to distract me for a little while longer, so I was able to just leave and stay alive.
That still is suspicious. In my humble opinion, you are very much one of the most skilled, talented, and reserved members of our entire Amadeus Legion, let alone being a very respected alumni. Very much like Nora, Satyajit, Werner, and so on.
And so on. Carlos would be proud. But yes, that is valid. The best answer I can manifest would be that I am worth something more to them. That means I have to live longer than others.
Interesting.
Abel, I still have the battery. It has been charged. It has the message. I want you and the Legion to take a look at it. It is extraordinarily valuable. It might lead to what your next clue is.
Of course, Nykvist.
If what you've said about Salvador Pasolini is true, then he might play a large role in this too. I have to go, Abel. The Naval Regiment is waiting for me. We're planning our own expedition soon. Hopefully, we'll have many more pieces of information for you all in Laputo.
Thank you, my friend. This will be for our masters.
For our masters.
Is it still, though? Is it still, though?
Greetings, Jacques. It's been some time.
Marianne, what are you doing here? How are you here?
Many masters can see what those who believe strongly are doing whenever they want. As for me, I felt the need to speak with you for a moment.
About what?
Well, first off, Wendy wanted to make sure that you were doing well. Don't worry, little one. She's doing fine herself. Actually, this only is about the both of us right now.
Why?
Because, Jacques, what is happening around you is very concerning. Many more are seeking out what you are. You remember what Siegfried said to you, right?
Yes, I do. I thought that just meant the Amadeus Legion. And then...
The current siblings.
Yes, the current siblings.
You can help people, Jacques. Much like we can help you.
What are you implying?
From my experience, I think that the need to aid others in a time of crisis is the best for Lenny. I have tried to help others so long ago, but never could. And something tells me you feel the same way.
I imagine you wanted to help Wolfie many times.
He had his problems, and I wish I could have helped him when he needed it. But when he passed on, I learned that there's always some chance to help someone, even if they say you can't. It's a choice, Jacques. I want to give you a chance, a choice. I think that you need to be alone to think about this. Believe it or not, Jacques, you have more of an opportunity than me. I cannot do much. I had to leave now, Jacques. Please consider what I said. Don't do this for me. Nor then. Do it for yourself.
Marianne, wait!
Hey, Jacques, there you are. Who are you talking to?
It's nothing, Hyman. It's nothing.
Well, speaking of which, Grandfather wants to have a chat with you immediately. He wants you to meet him at the church. He says that it's something that is very significant, as he says.
Marianne? Nana, ich bin hier. Siehst du mich? Wo bist du hingegangen? Ich habe stundenlang auf dich gewartet. Komm, wir spielen.
Amadeus Gundan no Menba. Moshi anata ga kore o kite iru nara, rakusu domei no sonzai ni tsuite shita tokoro de. Ikutsuka no juyona saishin joho o otsutai shitai to omoimasu. 10年間、domei wa yori oku no shige no atsumete kagurete kimashita. Toku ni gunkoku shugi的な戦争のためではなく、最終的に彼らが何者であるかをデモンストレーションする方法として、フィルドフラワで起こったことは、本質的に不幸であり、私たちにとって望ましくないことでしたが、ダメージはすでに生じており、それを修復することはできません。特に今は、なぜなら、今ラプトにいる特定の人物がいることを私たちは知っているからです。パゾリニ氏は私たちにとって非常に好意的な人物であり、私たちは妥協したいと考えています。彼に関してはまだ終わっていない仕事があるからです。あなたがこの模試でを受け入れることを選択した場合、 おそらく私たちの将来に明るい光が当たるでしょう。もちろん、当年以上探し続けてきたことについても少し学ぶこともできます。デリデリツティルで嫌でお会いしましょう。ありがとう。ラクスドメからのメッセージです。
Yeah, I didn't understand what that dude was saying at all.
No.
It's all there is something I need to be familiar about it. I can't really think what it is that language. That language sounds so similar to something else. I think I know exactly what this transmission is saying. Tobias? We should do this, Mark. Please. We're not hiding anymore. Nihon. It is a language called Nihon. First Lieutenant, if you show me the entire text, I can translate it. Of course, Mr. Carentis. Alright, let me see here. It says, members of the Amadeus Legion. If you are listening to this, then I have a desire to tell you of some important updates now that you know about the presence of the Lux Alliance. For 2 years, the Alliance has been hiding away, gathering more resources, not particularly for a militaristic war, but rather as a way to eventually present a demonstration of who they are. What happened in Fieldflower was inherently unfortunate and unwanted by us. But the damage has been done, and we can't fix it. Especially now, because we know that there is some specific thing that is in Laputa right now. Mr. Pasolini is a very vital person to us, and we want to make a compromise, as there is some unfinished business dealing with him. If you choose to accept this offer, perhaps our futures will shed a bright light on us. Of course, you may also learn a little more on the code you have been searching for over 2 years now. Meet us at Delizia. Thank you. This is a message from the Lux Alliance. And that's about all they said.
Alright everyone, hush up. Now, I understand this revelation is a bit too much to take in. But we must calm ourselves for now. First off, we need to hear of a solid plan.
Captain, what do you make of this? Captain Bergman has said to consider what happened at Fieldflower extremely. We do not want pointless deaths. But at the same time, we should not have small numbers. So that is why she has decided to attempt a full-scale rendezvous with a few battalions.
I'm not sure that this is an entirely good idea.
I haven't heard of a full-scale mission in over 7 years.
Silence, please!
Leah will speak with the chief commander on what scale this mission should be on. We have been on this case for years now. But this is much bigger than that now. If the Lux Alliance has the potential to become a dangerous enemy, we must not let that happen. I agree that we should take this chance.
Very well, First Lieutenant. But how do we get to wherever they said?
Delizia. I don't recognize that name. I do. It is a small town located on an island called Satantango. The main home for a clan of people called the Figaros.
Figaros? The Figaro's is still around?
It seems so, Uncle.
Wait, who even really are they anyway? And how do you know them?
I still can't remember everything. I just remember flashes of them. Moments that felt like some sort of hell. I think they tried to kill me at one point.
But why?
It must be because he was important to him. I remember Abel once said to me about them that they are the most dangerous assassins in the entire world. With every person they are assigned to kill, they will not rest until they are destroyed completely.
You mean just like bounty hunters?
I imagine they are not fond of being called that.
But they have no hesitation to kill?
Not at all. That is definitely the one thing I remember from them. They're fair, but ruthless.
And supposedly they want you for something.
That I cannot put a finger on.
Well, the only way we can is if we go whoever has an answer for us. To Satan Tango.
Are you sure?
Uncle, trust me. This time, we will protect you.
Hey, wait a minute. This sounds like a terrible idea.
Christine, what do you mean?
I think this obviously sounds like a trap, and I'm not falling for that shit again.
Which is why we have several battalions. I'm sure that is something.
We're all something that can get destroyed so easily.
Well, the decision has already been made. We just have to wish for the best.
I know. I'm worried we won't be as lucky this time.
Christine,
we are still here because we all persevere. And this time, I am not pulling back.
Then none of us will.
For
Salvador!
You young kids are too kind. Thank you.
It's good that Marianne is doing well for herself. It's such a shame that she had always gotten the short end of the stick.
How much did you know about her?
About as much as what Wolfgang told me, and with how much one small book said. Thank the masters for Francois for lending it to us.
She said something related to Siegfried.
About the prophecy.
It's not a fucking prophecy. I don't like that phrase.
No matter what, did it come true?
Sort of. I know who is related to that destiny with me.
So you believe in destiny, but not prophecy?
There is a difference. At least I can choose my destiny.
The illusion of choice is the only choice you have. Everyone, myself included, would wish for something different.
Very well. No matter what, I still choose one thing.
What?
I choose to see where Siegfried's words lead towards.
Then, I insist you go as well.
What?
Just please survive in your own will.
Are you serious?
I am deadly serious.
But you know what this means.
The Figaros are just like any other living being. They are just like you, even with the slightest similarity. And the masters are by your side. Do you believe it?
Of course, grandfather. I always will.
I believe in you, grandson. I believe in you.
Thank you, grandfather.
Good luck on your destiny, Rain.
Hyman, please don't ever say that again.
Very well, Your Excellency.
The day I become a monarch is when I actually get reincarnated as Stepney.
May all the masters guide you, my grandson.
There were two masters, Sibelius and Tchaikovsky. Around 134 years ago, it was said that they were into an intellectual argument discussing the age-old question of whether or not mortal humanity should still evolve the essence of music. Sibelius was for the revolution, and Tchaikovsky wanted all modern stuff to be abolished. And you know what they settled on for? Destroying humanity altogether.
You really thought you were being clever with that joke, weren't you?
What? Did I get you thinking I was making light of genocide? The masters weren't even responsible for that. That was just a natural disaster.
Well, Kodak, there is still a 10% chance of help.
No, we're not adding any more to that.
Very well. Then I believe that will be all for that. In the meantime, I already supplied ourselves with enough pistols and swords to last us for the rest of the year.
Even though we just started the year, I looked at the supply line, Olivia. It seems that it will last until July at the latest.
I'll say a bit later, but I concur nevertheless. Very good work though, Vada.
Thank you for the compliment, but I find your tone a little lackluster.
Okay, Olivia. I think that's enough.
Alright, Gravas, you're right. I'm going to get some rest. Whatever time I have left.
Christine still looks a little concerned. I don't think any emotion goes away completely. I know. I guess it's just, if there's anything I still struggle with, it's controlling my fear. What if I'm with you? Then it's a little less painful. There we go. There we go.
Excuse me. Emily, right?
Jock? But what are you doing here?
What other reason other than I'm going with you to Satan Tango?
What? Okay.
Do you two know where Lieutenant Eisenstein is?
I'm right here.
But what are you doing here?
Miss Carentes. I met up with Jacques a couple years ago.
Yes. And I want to help you again. That is, if I can.
Of course, Jacques. But please, try not to do
anything completely out of line and reckless? Of course. I think I understand that is necessary.
Good. If that's settled then I suggest that we all should get some proper rest. We are all going to need it.
Brother, please be careful over there. Who even knows what's in this place you're going to called
Della Delizia. Yes, I know Diego, but I can assure you that whatever happens, I'm always going to remember that I have to return here in one piece. For all of you.
Well, at least you're actually making a promise this time, my son. Just always remember to be safe.
Yes, Mother. Of course.
Currentus siblings, I would just like to take a moment of our time to wish you farewell and good luck. As a token of gratitude, I give you this crimson emerald as a charm of fortune. And, Tobias, thank you for all you give to your family, your friends, and my life.
Oh, madam, I could not thank you enough.
You won't need to. Good luck.
Oh, Monique, I'm sorry. But I have never been that way towards anyone. I don't think I can.
Of course. I mean, that platonically, by the way.
Oh, really? Then, my apologies.
Much appreciated. Yeah.
Valerie, Pauline, nice seeing you two for a while.
Of course. It has been an honor to spend a part of my life with a gentleman like you.
Please, make sure you return in one piece.
Pauline, I might lose an eye or something. But other than that, I can be confident in saying that I will be fine.
Hey, Tobias, can we get the fuck out of here now?
Holy crap, Caitlin. Alright, we're leaving.
Hey, Tobias. I never knew you were like that with your feelings. Because, to be honest, I have felt that way too my whole life.
Marcus, really? Interesting. Then, that makes two of us.
I'm ready if you all are.
Same here, Jacques.
Guys, I might throw up on the flight, by the way.
Well then, I'm staying far away from you, that's for sure.
For our masters.
For our masters?
For our masters.
I truly hope you are proud of yourself, Mozart. You do understand the consequences you have created by your decision. Do you really think that note you placed was as perfect as it needed to be? Now, because of what has happened, the state of the world might fall into uncertainty, and there's nothing we can do about it.
You can't just control everything, Stepney.
And who says I really do? Surely you know my limit.
I know you lie.
We all do, Marianne. What difference does mine make?
Don't play that ignorant Paul again.
Marianne, enough! Let's stop with this wordplay and get to the matter of things. I only want to know why you do this in the first place.
Jacques needs this. Don't you trust him?
Of course I do. If I didn't, he wouldn't have known about the clue I gave him.
So you did say something to him?
Only enough to not look like spoon-feeding, especially on giving him some sort of urge to that place.
Whatever you do, please don't hurt him.
Hurt him? Never. Do you know why I find you so special, Marianne Mozart? It is because of moments like this. Bold, confident, but unfortunately forgotten by many through time. Your little brother, he was such a clown. That was really the only difference between you two.
It's nothing to me at the moment. Wolfgang, he deserved it.
But so did you. And yet they didn't let you. Is that why? Is that why you give people a chance to be special? Because you were only inches away from that your entire life?
It doesn't matter right now. I just wish that this world would be safe.
Now that makes two of us. And we would have had peace right now if that sad excuse of a man had just kept his existence silent. Forever. But bygones be bygones. Especially when there are other aspects to be worried about. Give me your hand. We must do this now. Remember Marianne. It's not up to us. They're on their own. And there's nothing we can do.